Well, hello there, Mayors. Welcome back to Build It with Smith. I'm your host, Smith, and if you're new here, thank you for checking it out. We're going to be looking at Cityscapes Sim Builder, which is a new game that's on Apple Arcade. And if you're not new here, you're probably wondering, Smith, where have you been? Well, that's another story for another day, but we're going to get into Cityscapes Sim Builders, and I'm just jumping into this. I have no idea. Somebody told me about this game, and I just figured to go check it out, right? And looking at it, I will say, it reminded me a lot of SimCity Build It, which we played a lot of on this channel. The majority of the videos on this channel, SimCity Build It. We love the game. And so this seems similar, although as I'm looking at the first screen, there are some things that are a little bit different. The graphics is a little bit different. We're going to check out the music, so let's jump right into it. Hi there, I'm Don, your city manager. I am so excited for us to build our first city together. Before we can start, you must make a quick detour to Solaris City. A hurricane recently hit the city, and Mayor Novo needs to help get things back up and running. Now, I will say this. The fact that they're bringing up a hurricane is a little different, because I've never been, any city building game, I don't ever remember they addressing anything such as hurricane. There's been tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes even, but no hurricane. So just that, it's just something I picked up. All right. This will give us a good chance to practice our city building while also helping a city in need. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go over to this Solaris City where they've been hit with a hurricane, probably help them out in a scenario sort of deal to learn about the videos. Okay, now look at how we're coming into the city. This is nice. We're on a helicopter. Guys, and let me just take a detour now as we're getting set up here. Back when I was young, I used to always love going to the local Museum of Science and History. And in that museum, they had an Omni Theater, which would always play different science and nature deals. But at the beginning of each showing, they would always have I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, guys. So they would always have a flyover of Fort Worth, Texas, in the helicopter. And so that's what that just reminded me of. It's like let's get on to this here. Hello, I'm Mayor Novo. Thanks for coming. This is a big part of the city. Oh, this is the part of the city that took the biggest hit. So let's see. Okay, we can't tap around and explore at this point. I guess we just have to read past this. So most of the debris and rubble is all cleared up already. Most of the debris and rubble is all cleared up already. So your top priority is to get housing. Now I notice how they have that little icon there over housing. So maybe that is something to pay attention to. So we need to get housing for all the displaced citizens. Now this is a real world. Problem that could actually happen in the real world. So we're here addressing this. I need to get back to managing the rest of the city. So look, she has a smartphone. Thank you for your help. All right, that's Mayor Novo. So I guess we're coming to help over. City Manager Don. Okay, thanks Mayor. We'll take it from here. Let's build some roads and connect the area to the rest of the city. All right, so now we're going to see how the roads look and how we're doing that. So, okay, what do we got here? So we're going to click on this one and select the blue dot to start the road. Select another dot to make it go that direction. So I guess maybe they want us to go this direction. Select another blue dot to go that direction. And then, are we building a bridge? And yes, we are. So that seemed to cost 6,000K, I think. Looking good. Now people will have a way to get to the rest of the city. And now we're clicking on it looks like a build item. the neighborhood is ready for its first building. All right, so we're going to drag over some buildings. It appears... Okay, let's look at what we have going on. So on these buildings, it looks like they're cards. So let's take them as cards. And I see that there's something that says 31 out of 110. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if that means we have a maximum amount of buildings and we've built 31 of them. There's also something here that says, it gives you an idea maybe of the maximum population, 100 plus. Maybe that's the amount of people that can live here. Okay, drag out the residential blueprint to make sure to place it next to a road. We'll do that and hit OK. And that's going together. And very quickly, look at that. New houses for displaced citizens. Well, that's just one house. So here comes the first group of citizens returning home. All right, we're glad that we were able to do that for these folks. And here they come. All right. So I'll say that this scenario, as far as these types of games go, especially when you get to city building, because they got to show you how to do things. I do like the scenario that they kind of cooked up with the hurricane. And oh, look, we're at Coconut Bay, so kind of gives you an idea of, you know, I don't know what that gives you the idea of, but let's build more neighborhood up a little more. Let's build the neighborhood up a little more. All right, so go back to our building, and I guess we're just dragging more of these buildings here. I kind of like to, okay. So I don't really know if these, well, no, I guess I do know, because we're building this at this place called Coconut Bay. And so this won't be our permanent city. I kind of have a thing about starting these types of games and not knowing what's going to be a permanent thing or not, you know, or are you just showing me these things so that I can build my own and know how to do it. So in this case, they had this scenario here in another city, and we're able to kind of use it as a guinea pig to figure out how to get things moving. All right, City Manager Don, more citizens are moving in. The neighborhood is really starting to take shape. Okay, more folks are coming in. So another... All right, and so here are people getting off of the buses or moving trucks. There's another way to grow your population. If you take care of your buildings, they will level up and more citizens will come. All right, well, thank you. So let's see. That bubble above the building shows you something is wrong. The people are not happy and the building is not leveling up. The bubble shows us exactly how many jobs that building needs. So, okay, so I guess what they're saying, this must be an apartment building or something. And so I guess in order to support the people that live in this building, we need to come up with 50 jobs or a place that will provide 50 jobs. Hello there. We just moved in and now we need jobs in that area. We need to build an industrial building to create jobs in that city. This looks like a good place to build industry. Placing industry away from residential can prevent pollution problems. All right, so let's go back to our building icon. Now use an industrial blueprint to build a place for people to work. This will provide enough jobs for the whole neighborhood. All right, so this is our industry button right there, and this will provide 800 jobs for folks to be able to come to work. So there, we helped those folks out that were kind of lacking at their residence, and now we have a residential. So okay, great. The industrial building will provide jobs for the citizens. Thanks for okay, so now we're meeting Mr. Now Housed, nice name. Thanks for all the buildings. Life is getting back to normal after the storm. That building is about to level up now that all the needs have been met. All right, let's see this. Are we going to have our first skyscraper? And so we don't need to do anything. It looks like it just did it automatically. Well done. People will be able to live here now. Oh, more people will be able to live here now. Okay, so are we back? Is this... Okay, so they're having... Soon the neighborhood you just built will catch up with the rest of the city. All right, so we got fireworks popping off here. Great job. All the citizens have homes once again. Thanks again for all of your help. That is Mayor Novo speaking. It's probably time for you to go build your own city. Don will show you the way. I appreciate that, Mayor Novo. We do need to get back to our own thing. All right. Good teamwork, partner. I see great things in our future. Yeah, so hopefully they remember this small act of kindness that we did for them. Okay, time to get our first city started. Tap to continue. All right, so we're in the campaign. So there's an actual campaign here. This is interesting. Now this is interesting. It doesn't appear to just be a free-for-all, which I'm not opposed to that. I appreciate a little bit of guidance, a little light guidance on these types of games. All right, more helicopters leading us into a plot of land with what appears to be... What were those? Was that like oil gushing out of the... All right. City Manager Don, we have been invited to take over a government... Sorry guys, all of the grammatical... All right. We have been invited to take over a government subsidized project to develop an area near some rare woodlands. Okay, so the government has acquired or, took over this set of land, and we are going, okay, be careful. Greed Corp lost this contract after chopping down a nearby forest. There are rumors that they are going to try to sabotage your development. Okay. We don't need a villain. Oh, is this the villain? May, Greed CEO. I don't know who you bribed in the government to take over our contract, but you won't last a week before you go bankrupt. Gosh darn, we got this person here that appears to be coming up against us. We're just trying to do something good for the people. All right, maybe you shouldn't have chopped down that rare woodland. Oh, snap back, City Manager Don. Okay. We are going to maintain the woodland and make this city a successful, right, Mayor? Oh, right, that's us. Okay, yes, we're going to make this a successful city. Okay, so now here we are with Mayor Don. This is our first little city meeting. It is time to start growing the city. We need to raise the city level in order to be successful. Okay. To do that, we need to build a residential building that will increase the population. Gotcha. We know how this goes. Mayor, make sure you pay attention to the projects. Okay. Projects will guide you towards your goal of increasing your population. All right, good. Another guidance metric here. So build a residential building. We're going to do that. We can definitely do that right here. So what can we zoom out here? What do we have going on? All right, let's take a look and see what kind of navigation tools we have. All right, so here are some that I'm familiar with. Just your basic spin. We can go up at different degrees. We can zoom in a lot, actually. Maybe it's my iPad, but I feel like I'm zooming in more on this particular game into the different details. Okay, so let's try to figure out here. Let's, where does this connect to anywhere? Nothing connects to anything. Okay, so we have all these different areas that I'm guessing we're going to try to unlock. Now, I don't know how developers feel about these types of videos where I may say something about another game or something like that, but I'm just going to, because I'm not sponsored or anything. I will say one thing that I like about what this is providing is that you're able to unlock these different areas, which I guess you could do that in SimCity Build It too. Yeah, I guess you could, right? So maybe this isn't that different than what we've seen. It's just been a while. Okay, anyway, where are we gonna... Now, what keeps happening there? I keep hearing like a coin or something. Hopefully I'm not spending money. Hopefully, I don't know what's what's happening there. But let's build our houses. We really don't have a particular place that they need to go. We're just going to build 6. So we will build them along this pathway here, costing 2K a piece. No delay. We're just going to drop them like so until we get 6, because I guess that's what they want now at this point. I don't think we need to do anything else. And so this would be our goal. This should be our, what did they call it? Our project? Are we building toward a project now? Or do we have some projects here? No, these don't look like projects. So it's pretty cool how close you can zoom in. Now, the graphics is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's better than most city building games. I will give them that. But you know, this is a new game, and it's from Apple Arcade, and so you know, we'll probably improve a little bit, because I like details, and I can see details, but you know, I think that we could get a little bit more, especially if you're zoomed in on this level. Maybe we could get a little bit more details. I don't want to seem like the type to complain though, because it's still pretty good. You know. So anyway, let's just see. So we've got to now build. Okay, we're all unemployed and need jobs now. Oh, what's going to happen when, okay, I guess we need to hurry up, because it appears that when that finishes ticking down, something's going to happen. Now, we don't want to put that over here now, do we? Where can we put this? Okay, we're going to put this building right here before everybody gets mad. Okay, so we needed 300 jobs, and now we have 400. All right, so I'm glad I was able to solve that. They do have to kind of drive a little bit out of the way to go to work, but hey, so do I. So do you guys know that my commute to work every day, depending on traffic, is anywhere from an hour, 10 minutes to an hour 30. That's one way. So I'm sure all of you, or some of you, may have some commutes to work too that are less than desirable. But you know, if you're like me, it's the time where you can go ahead and pop in a podcast, or chill out to some music, or listen to the news, or whatever floats your boat. But you can do that at that time when you're commuting to work. All right, so we need some more jobs. The workforce is ready. Oh, okay, now there's not a problem. All right, well, I guess everybody's cool. Let's see what else we need to do. Okay, we've reached a new city level now, and so we're gonna hit OK. You have a new blueprint to place. Shops and offices. All right, great job. You have reached city level. You have reached city level 2. Let's celebrate. All right, let's celebrate. Hey, it is Cinco de Mayo. Are we going to... Oh, no. Oh, okay. All right, that is a celebration. That's a celebration right there, guys. That is something that I've seen myself. The Air Force go, you know, do a little decorating in, of the air and do these flybys and stuff. I've seen that before. I forget what it's called. An air show, maybe? I feel like it's called something else. Anyway, reaching new city levels will unlock new buildings for your city. Level 2 unlocked commercial buildings. All right, so we have commercial buildings now. Now your citizens will ask for a place to shop. And won't they? Won't they? All right, build commercial buildings to provide shopping. So let's see this. I want to see how the commercial buildings look. What I saw in that card that they were showing, this one right here, they don't look too bad. So now one thing about this I noticed is it doesn't appear to have a restriction for, you know, the number that we saw on the top left of the cards. It doesn't have that number, so I don't know what that means. All right, so let's put this nearby. You know what, as a matter of fact, where did we put our reds? Okay, yeah, we're gonna maybe we'll put our commercial right there, cornerstone on the block. That's going to be our commercial building, so that you guys can so that they can shop. And there we go. So we needed 150 shopping, and we just did 300 right there. And we've got folks upgrading because of it. All right. So that's that. So, all right, it's getting built now, or maybe I thought it was getting built already, but now it's really getting built. And still says we need 75 shopping. Need 100 shopping. What's happening here? Is the city upgrading itself and now it's needing more shopping? I guess that's what's happening. So let's go ahead and support their shopaholic tendencies and drop another building. I hope it doesn't look too similar to the one that I placed next to it, because that's a pet peeve of mine. I want a little variety, right? Okay, now that the city is up and running, you will need to pay attention to your approval rate. Okay? Approval meter. The approval score shows how well you are doing and controls the amount of taxes you earn when the timer fills up. Familiar with that? High approval leads to more income from taxes. Great. Got it. Okay, low approval, low income taxes, and don't want to reach 0. We get it. Okay, so now, do we get to tap on this and get some money? Approval effects show... Wait. Approval affects how much tax you earn. Keep it high to earn the most taxes. We will do that. So, am I earning some now? Okay, so it automatically goes there, and that was that noise we were hearing. Okay, so what are they saying now here? My business is struggling with shoppers. Help us out. Needs 150 more shoppers. Okay, well, did that just fix that? Okay, now it needs 300. So this is... Can I slow this down or something? Because I understand that we need to grow the city and everything, but with all this happening automatically, it's kind of a lot to keep up with. But I can also just build some more buildings, and we will build these 6 across the street from the other 6. And so I would like to kind of slow down at some point and enjoy my city. Right now, it's kind of the city manager, Don, here is kind of just working me. Oh! Okay, we reached city level 3. Wow, that was quick. And we earned 5,000 coins. And we have new blueprints to place. The gas power generator and the wind turbine. So we're going to have to get into power. And here we are. Like I thought, Paula, and obviously Powers is her last name, and I deal with anything power. I bet you do. Nice hard hat, by the way. Power is your first set of civic buildings. These buildings are used to provide services to residential, commercial, and industrial buildings. These buildings are used to meet the needs of residential, commercial, and industrial buildings so that they will grow. Build a power plant along the road to start generating power. Looks like everybody was doing okay without it, but I guess we'll do that. And so, what do I... Let's drag this. Okay, so we don't want to place this. We want to place this. We'll place this up here next to our industrial zone. Okay, and we're going to place that right there, because it appears to be enough room to do so. And so now we are providing power, and I'm assuming that there was some pollution that went in with that. So let's see, how can I click at, let me look at the information for this here. All right, so this is showing the cost, the power production, and the air pollution generated. Now, I don't know how all that affects everything else, like 126, that really doesn't mean anything to me now at this point, so I'm hoping to better understand what these numbers mean. Hey, Mayor, if you ever need to slow things down, just pause. You know what I was just talking about, City Manager Don? Okay, I was just talking about that. Okay, pause the button over here. So where's the pause button? Pause. All right, this will stop everything in the city and let you evaluate what to do next. You can also speed up the city if you want things to go faster. Okay, so that's something I'm familiar with. Mayor, you have a time project. These can be requested from a citizen or a city advisor. Oh, we have a timed project. Time projects have a time limit for you to complete the task. Completing timed projects will increase your approval. Sometimes your citizens can ask for something you don't want to do. There is no penalty for ignoring a timed project. Okay, so does this person have is this what it, where do I find these? Is it right here? Is this a timed project? Maybe it is. Build a road in your city. Well, that's pretty easy. We can do that. How long does a road need to be? Because that'll be pretty easy for us to do. As a matter of fact, we don't even have to do a whole lot. We can just build a dirt road right here. Okay, so this is for oh, okay. Well, they were all these kinds of free roads anyway. They didn't cost us anything. So we've just done that, and now we have earned 10K. Is that what we earned? Oh, very good. Okay, and Don wants us to build some roads too. Now this one will kind of pay a little bit more attention. Well, I mean, they're free roads, but it looks like for our neighborhood here, we're gonna either have to extend this road, which I think that's what we're gonna do. We click there, and now this is we could do a curved road too, but I'm not sure that's what we want to do here. Let's just keep it as simple as we can because we're learning the game at this point, and so we're just trying to get us some money in and trying to see. Learn the mechanics of the game. Alright, so that's what we're doing. We got hot air balloons right here, floating past. Do they have people in them? Or it's hard to tell if those are people or are they don't appear to have people in them. But what's going on here? The workforce is ready and willing to work. Need 75 more jobs. Alright, well let's see what's happening up here. Now that we kind of have to do this, okay, this is an electric lance furnace, and let's find out what these buttons do. So here we can change the color. Oh, we can change the color of the building. That is great. What else can we do? We can change. Okay, guys, we have a game changer here. We can modify our building down to the roof, the different structures. This is not okay. This is cool. Let me just say that this is cool. This is something I like. All right. So, That distracted me. What we were supposed to be doing is building and making sure, okay, so they need some more jobs. So let's go ahead and do this. For 8K, we just earned 10. It's no problem. It's no problem. We just earned 10,000. Okay, we can drop 8K for the residences for sure. Okay, we need to, okay, so build 3 more residences or 3 more buildings in the city. So that's 1. All right. Oh, we've reached another city level. And we have now unlocked the water tower. Walter Waters. Hello, Mayor. I'm Walter Waters, your city water manager. Now that we have reached a higher city level, your citizens will start asking for water. You're right. We will need to build water towers and pumps to provide water to the buildings. That's usually how that works. So now we're clicking on the water icon. Water towers don't need to be placed along roads, so you can optimize your water system. Oh, really? Okay, the red buildings need water in order to grow. place a water tower so that the range around the building covers those in needs. Okay, so we've clicked on it, and the plus 750, I guess that is buildings. I don't know if that 750 is buildings or if the 750 is, what is that? Okay, so I can look. Okay, I guess it has to do with how much water is provided. So I'm noticing that as I go to different, okay, so that's, I get what's going on now, guys. I get what's going on. And basically, we're gonna place it. I'm gonna place. I'm trying to find it somewhere out of the way, but we still want to get the max, which is 750. Let's just put it right there. So that's the max. There's our water tower. So now folks should be a little bit more, show a little bit more gratitude. How are people getting along there? So things seem to be moving. So I guess that actually counted as another building. Is there another building that we can add that would also count towards what we're trying to accomplish here? Okay, I guess we need more workers now, so we need to put some more buildings down. Let's just do that, and we will keep on going. What happened? All right, we will keep doing that and get some more, build some more residences along this. Let's get about 6 more. That's 6. All right. Okay, so a lot of things are happening now. 10K for building that water tower. Okay. Another, yeah, so let's just build that road. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do, guys. We just need to build a road. Matter of fact, let's go ahead. Can we make our first little curved road there? Let's do that. First little curved road right there. Okay, so there we go. We raised the city level. Raise the city level. That is, looks like we've kind of got the gist, and the city's still growing. We will do what we need to do to get this next tier here unlocked at the city level. And I'm guessing that's going to happen just by continuing to provide jobs and shopping for the folks here, and also making sure that there's enough residences for these folks as well. So you can see how it keeps in. Oh, what's happening here? Is this a parade? We got a parade, guys. You know what? This is a great way to kind of bring this to an end. We took a good, I would say, 30 minutes to sit down and check out this game. And I think it's pretty good. There was a lot of aspects about it. I liked the hurricane scenario that we had to work out there. I like kind of oh, is this a car crash? You got a car crash here? What's happening here? There's a lot of stuff happening. Okay, anyway, guys, I don't want to just talk your head off here. We're about at coming up on 30 minutes, so we're just gonna end it here. But hey, thank you guys for checking in on this review. Thank you guys for checking in this review of Cityscapes. We're going to continue to watch our city grow, and leave a comment if you guys would like to see more of this video. It's no problem. We can start up a series, and I'm sure you guys also want to know, if you're at the end of this video, why I stopped playing SimCity Build It, or why there are no more SimCity Build It videos being posted. And maybe that will be, like I said, another video. And we'll address that, if there's really anything to address. But I still have a channel to post videos to, so that's what I just did today. Happy Cinco de Mayo if you're watching this the day that it came out. If you're watching a replay, thanks, and see you next time. Peace out.